Hi guys, this is CJ here from Gran Turismo Singapore. So I just finished this race with fellow Gran Turismo Singapore drivers. So you can see all the drivers who attended the race on the left side of the screen. So there's a total of 8 of us. Great shout out to all of you guys for the great race. So here I am today. I want to just go through reviews this particular race at Suzuka circuit. The reason is because in this particular race, there's a battle between me and the Dog 46, who is now currently on P1 at the rolling start. So I'm going to share with you guys how the Dog actually defended his position really well in this race, and I actually had a hard time chasing him down and trying to overtake him. So I'm going to start the race right now. I'm in the Porsche 911 RSR. So I'm going to start the replay, and I'm going to turn on the race instruments for you to have some reference as well. So I will change to this particular view so that you can have a good view of the driving line. So I'm chasing down Kian down the straight with Ralph in front of him, Synthetica as well. So Synthetica actually went off track, and I tried to overtake Kian but couldn't, and we touched slightly, but being clean racers, we try not to take each other out as well. So he gave me some space, and from here on is to be consistent and maintain my speed. So Kian actually lost some speed there, and my next target will be Ralph. So Ralph is in his Evo. He actually spun out, and then my next target will actually be the Dog 46. So this is where the actual battle really sort of start between me and the Dog. So my traction control is currently 0. If you look at the bottom right of the screen under the TCS button, so I actually turn it on to TCS 1 right now, and I try my best to actually chase down the Dog. So knowing the Dog for a long while, actually we go way back to the GT5 days as well. I know that he's a very quick and consistent driver. So, and also know that he will not give up his position too easily. So I know that rather mentally I am expecting to have a tough fight against the Dog. So going down to the chicane, I noticed that the Dog actually braked pretty early in his Corvette down the chicane, so managed to shave off some distance there, down the last corner and into the second lap. So for the first lap I actually clocked 2:08. Unfortunately the screen here doesn't quite show the delta between me and the Dog, so we do not have the information. So at this point I'm trying to think, where can I actually overtake him? For those who are familiar with the Suzuka circuit, you should know that there are a few points of the circuit that we can actually overtake. So again, managed to shave off some distance in the S curves, trying to maintain a distance between me and the Dog so that I do not hit him, just in case we're under hard braking. So it's just making sure that we overtake each other cleanly and not taking each other out. Basically the idea is also to race clean as well. So I keep to the outside of the track, and then he takes the inside. The reason is, for me, under braking I try to keep on the outside so that I do not rear end into him. So same thing, trying to maintain speed. Currently the distance is about half a second away. So you can see the dogs are the dog is actually holding on to a very consistent driving line, and trying to make sure that I do not get past him too easily. So down the 130R, they're not making the full width of the track, and then he brakes very early, almost rear end into him, but avoided an accident. So down the chicane into the last corner, and we are beginning lap 3. So that lap 2 was a 2.03.4 minutes. So you can see I carry a bit more speed into the first corner, hopefully can shave a bit more distance as well. So back to the S curve. So you can see that the dog is now really trying to cover his driving lines and defend his position really well. So down the right turn, and down the right turn again. So while maintaining the throttle and grip, managed to close out the position. So I will still keep the right side so that I will not hit him under braking, and then maintain the grip. So the tail went a bit too happy as well, so lost a bit of time, but still manageable. Again, this distance is about 0.5 of a second away in terms of distance. So the dog actually outbraked himself into the last corner, and I took the opportunity to actually overtake him. So let's take a glance at the back to see where he is. So again, back to the 130R. So this is where the mistake is. I actually lost grip here, and then I wasn't able to recover myself and brake in time for the chicane. So the dog actually took the opportunity to overtake me right at the chicane here. So he actually drove past me because we actually enabled the ghost feature. So this is to avoid collision. So my progress for the last 3 laps has been absolutely wiped out, and I have to really start over again to re-chase the dog and find a way to overtake him. And I'm pretty sure that he will not make the same mistake again at the same corner. So trying to close my distance at the S curve. The dog went a bit wide, managed to recover back. So preparing for the turn, hard braking, and then go in, find the grip, and then accelerate out. So you can see the Corvette is a really quick car. So engage the wrong gear, resume back to the supposed right gear, and then chase the dog again. So at this point, I know that I only have about 1 more lap to go. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, how can I get around the defense of the dog and overtake him at the right spot? So into the chicane, trying to maintain a good position, almost losing my Porsche 911 there. So he pulls away a bit further. And now we are into the final lap. So my last lap being 2 minutes 0.02.9. So into the first corner, and the dog goes a bit wide. I thought I had the opportunity to actually overtake him here right now, but he covers his track again and defended the position. So he's trying hard not to bump into him, but I will make some small contact because the pressure right now is really high to find a spot to actually overtake him and also to pressurize him as well. So we pass the lap car and then heading down to this right turn here. Again, close the gap for a bit, and right turn again, close a bit more gap, and then ready for the next turn onto the left. So I'm going to switch the camera here so that you can see what happened. So the dog actually went a bit wide, and I tried to get the grip and accelerate out of the corner. So now we are literally, we just do a pause here, we are literally side by side right now, and he's on the outside line and while I'm on the inside. So we know that the next turn at the spoon is going to be a left turn and another left turn. So at this juncture, I'm trying to, in a way, see whether I can get an advantage to stick into the inner lane. And then from here on, is really to see how we want to approach the corners for the both of us. So you can see we are literally side by side. So you can see that the dog is actually positioning his covered really nicely, and then I wouldn't know will he actually go in really quickly, or will we be swapping lines later. So apparently the dog actually outbraked himself, and I actually maintained the inside line and then took the lead from here. So from here on, again, see whether the dog is of a good distance away, and with just one left turn and one chicane and a final turn, about 4 corners to go to the finishing line. It's just to maintain focus and consistency and take it to the finish line. So that was a 203.4. Yeah. So the purpose of this video is really not to show who's winning the race or whatsoever, but to really show how a driver can actually defend his lines really properly and create some challenge for the so-called chaser. And again, the part on being consistent and being focused, I think is really quite important as well. So yep, here's the video just to share you guys this replay and also my personal commentary. Hopefully you can learn something from here, and if you have any questions, just leave a comments in the comment section, and I'll see you soon. Bye.